Monday Morning Protocol, Week 006, The Idol of More. Data point, the Hedonic Treadmill. Metric, anticipation versus satisfaction duration.
Insight. The peak dopamine release often occurs during the purchase phase, the hunt, not the usage phase. Psychological research defines hedonic adaptation as the tendency of humans to quickly return to a relatively stable level of happiness despite major positive or negative events.
Status, system error. We are attempting to patch an internal software problem, the soul, with external hardware solutions, the purchase.
The field report. Location, the home office. Current status, overclocked. Variable, the upgrade. A few years back, the marketing wizards at Apple decided to ruin my financial peace. They released a new iPad Pro equipped with something called the M1 chip. Now, I am not a filmmaker. I am not rendering 3D environments. I am a guy who sends emails and occasionally makes a spreadsheet I don't fully understand. But as I watched the keynote, something bypassed my logical brain and went straight to my insecurities. I immediately directed a mental movie called Dad 2.0. In this film, the iPad version of Brian wasn't frazzled or disorganized. He was a sleek productivity machine. I pictured myself hiking up a mountain with my family, pausing at a scenic overlook to effortlessly knock out a theological essay on the screen, the sun glinting off the glass.
So I bought it. I dropped a mortgage payment's worth of cash on the promise of a better me. Then reality set in. The first time I tried to work outside, I discovered that the sun is actually very bright, and a glass screen is essentially a mirror. I wasn't writing an essay, I was staring at a high-definition reflection of my own squinting, confused face. Instead of hiking with it, I spent our beach day guarding it like a paranoid security guard because I was terrified of sand. The device that was supposed to liberate me became the most expensive television in history. Its primary function became streaming YouTube videos of 10 best barbecue fails while I lay in bed eating chips. The M1 chip was powerful enough to calculate a mission to Mars, and I was using it to watch a guy drop a brisket. The Intel, hardware versus software. This is gadget syndrome. It is the persistent belief that we can buy discipline. We think that if we just get the smart water bottle, we will finally be hydrated. If we buy the modular garage cabinets, we will finally feel internal order. We treat more processing power, more features, more specialized equipment as a savior. But here's the hard data. The tool never changes the craftsman. A distracted man with an iPad is just a distracted man with a better screen. The iPad didn't make me a better writer or a more present father, it just gave me a higher resolution distraction. The biblical principle. We are confusing utility with salvation. The truck can haul lumber, but it cannot haul your anxiety. The computer can process data, but it cannot process your grief. The prophet Isaiah asked a question that haunts the modern consumer. Why do you spend your money for that which is not bread, and your labor for that which does not satisfy? We try to plug spiritual holes with physical quirks, but the gap in our souls is infinite, and you can't fill an infinite hole with finite goods. You cannot buy character at the Apple Store. Protocol, the 30-day delay. We need to break the dopamine loop of buy equals solve. This week, we implement a friction coefficient to our spending. Mission? Decouple purchase from peace. Step 1. The trigger. Identify the one item you are currently fantasizing about buying. The new grill, the truck, the watch. Step 2. The debug. Ask the uncomfortable question. What emotional hole am I trying to fill with this object? I want the truck because I feel weak. I want the watch because I feel ignored. I want the smoker because I want to feel like a craftsman. Step 3. The delay. Wait 30 days. If the need is utility, buy it. If the need is salvation, kill the purchase. End process. The Fire Team Challenge. Contentment is a learned skill. It is a discipline, just like learning to weld or throw a spiral. Task your fire team the item from step 1 above. Constraint. You must be honest about why you want it. Example, I'm looking at an $800 smoker. Honestly, I think I just want to feel like I'm good at something.
C in the Flatlands. Brand.